Hey y'all. Oh, there's Cricket. Oh, good. Hey, you're driving, gonna listen. Okay. Um, I'm gonna teach that Strippy card tonight, and we're also gonna make a Strippy kind of Christmas tree card. So that'll be fun. I hate it when people go, let's wait until other people get on, because y'all are just as important as everybody else, right? Right. Okay. But anyway, I got some show and tell, so I'm going to go ahead and start with that. Would help if I go over there, right? It's just a class program book. And Angela actually gave me this paper last year. It's scrapbooking paper with vintage Santa. And, or no, maybe I gave hers. I don't know. I don't know. Somehow Angela and I had paper. And anyway, so I covered my book with the Santa, vintage Santa, and on the back are the little vintage Rudolph reindeer. Some only have the little red nose. Okay. And then on the inside, I'm just making my Christmas list. I covered it just in case certain people were on tonight that happen to live with my grandchildren. Yeah. So, I've just made a cute little Christmas book to put all my things in that my gifts this year, and I'm going to try and do it every year. I was supposed to do it last year and I didn't, clearly. Okay, here's another thing. This is the cutest thing. Is that not adorable, y'all? It's just a little cart that looks like I don't know, it looks like the ones we're getting from IKEA and Michael's and places like that, the metal cart with the 3 shelves, and it rolls. I shortened my story, but I went to a crafting event on Friday and we exchanged gifts. And I can show y'all what I made. This was in the craft room at my new friend's house, and I'm gonna show you these tonight, and we're gonna make something very similar to that. The Strippy card. Yes, let me show you the Strippy card. And these I made on Friday, so I know I hadn't shown them to you yet. But y'all, I just fell in love with this thing, because when you get designer series paper from Stampin' Up, you get a bunch of coordinating sheets, typically 12 by 12, sometimes 6 by 6, okay? And so they all coordinate regardless of which sides or what parts of the paper you use. They coordinate. And you see some of them have more flowers than others. I just kind of went rogue here and there. I'm sad to say I needed some sympathy cards. I haven't had any in a while, so I just made up a bunch. And I'm going to teach you how this technique works tonight. And it's really simple when you start doing it. But I do want to tell y'all too, I bought a new desk this week, new to me. Found it on Facebook Marketplace, and that's it. Got a really good deal on it, and it's from Home Goods, and so I'm really happy to have it. I'm using this in my studio over where our business part of the house is, you know, with bills and stuff, and that's also where I'm doing my vinyl work now. I think that's everything that I had for show and tell. I do believe, yeah. Okay, so we are going to make a card that my friend Jenny Harrell shared, and I assume that he's choking over there, but he's all right, y'all. He coughs a lot, just like I did. Nobody's sick. There's no COVID. All right. Thank you, Angela. I love it. I might paint it white. I hadn't quite decided. But yeah, so my friend Jenny Harrell, who has a good-sized team, she has welcomed me in, taken her under her wing, so to speak, as a demonstrator, and she's kind of been, you know, being my upline in the absence of my upline. So, because, you know, I need inspiration and stuff like that. So anyway, she created this card, and I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm using my silicone craft sheet. If y'all don't have one of these, you need one. All right, so I'm putting these strips in different places, and y'all know I'm going to mix it all up. I'm going to mess it up. Okay, so I cut 3 triangles. like I just took a piece of cardstock and I just cut triangles. Okay, I knew that I needed a large one, a medium, and a small. No big science here. Okay, so we're going to start with the large one, and I'm hoping I'll have enough of these strips, but if not, we get to cut them, right? Okay, so I am just, on this particular one, I'm just going to, let's use some different glue here. I'm going to just put this first one on kind of upside down a little bit, because I need to see how big it's going to be. Now these strips are anywhere from probably 3/4 of an inch or maybe half an inch down to just thinner strips. I did not, there's no real rhyme or reason on the width. See, I just kind of just cut strips because it appeared that that was the way that she had done her card, and they're going to be at an angle. Now this silicone craft sheet keeps my glue from sticking as it dries. Okay, so we got a gold down. I'm using the brushed metallic sheets, and I also had some silver. I better do it here. You know what? Why don't we just put some glue on here and see what happens? I haven't made this card yet, y'all. So as you see, we're going to learn together. I'm going to put this one right here. Oh, I'm going to have way enough metallics. And this isn't the end of it, y'all. It's going to get real interesting. Real interesting. All right, we're just going to go like this. And like that. And I'm not wanting to repeat a pattern. I just want to get some of these strips on. Uh-oh. Look, see right here? Where, well, you can't, but I can't really pick it up. But I'm going to have to scooch it further over because I definitely want it to go all the way to the end. So I need to be a little more generous with my, hang on. Okay, I need to be a little more generous with my strips. Right here, let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, right here, you see how it sticks a little bit over the edge? That's what we want, okay? Now, let me go back out just in case. There we go. And I know this is shining in y'all's eyes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So yeah, we had to take Sir Winston Poops-a-Lot to the vet today. He's in there crying right now because he cries every night at mealtime. And I was convinced that the poor dog has terrible teeth and he's in pain. Nope. Not the case at all. But yeah, so we took him to the vet and they said, there's nothing wrong with this dog. And I said, well, do y'all have like a doggy psychiatrist in there? Because there is something wrong with this dog. And they were like, no, we don't have that service available. Well, this is the little stinker, Winston. He's a Boston Terrier. Is it the same? No, I think it's a little different, but it's not different enough. I'm going to go with one of these. He is just crying up a storm in there. And he's sitting right there with his daddy. You'd think we had him locked up in some kind of crate, but no. Not the case at all. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry for just a minute. And you can see I've got little fingerprints here and there. I'm not going to worry about that because, like I said, I haven't made this one before. But what a hot mess it looks like, doesn't it? Let's look at this side. Okay, and we are going to take some big scissors. We are going to trim this down right here. So, new desk that I was telling y'all about. And yes, I could put this in a trimmer, but I'd rather not. I don't want glue on my trimmer. But yeah, I was using just a table. And I had all this stuff on my tabletop, and I'm like, goodness, I've got so much clutter. And then I realized, Well, dingy, you don't have any drawers except those plastic ones. You know, the plastic drawers. And they're fine except they have been worn slap out. I've had them probably 8 years. And they didn't really open and close very well, so I didn't want to use them. So I did a little refurb here and there. Got my new to me desk, found it on Facebook Marketplace. And like I said, it came from Home Goods. Now, isn't that going to be pretty? We're not done yet. We got this itty bitty part right here. And wait, there's more. So I'm just going to keep on until I get the other two made. Let me find the other two. Let me see if I can do these like this. I've not tried it, but I'm going to try it now. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. Just going to put some glue on here like this and like that. I'm just going to lay it across. How about that? Lay it right across. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with this because I'm trying to save us a little time, y'all. See? So who else would save you time? Oh, and y'all, I did a paper pumpkin video today. This was my other show and tell. I did a paper pumpkin video today, and this is what we're supposed to be making in our paper pumpkin. And it's basically a gift card holder or cash holder or something like that. But I took two of the houses and put them together, and we made a little bottom here. If you want information on this, go to YouTube and look at Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed over there. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything extra. And super easy. And you can kind of do it with just, you know, with just cardstock if you don't have the kit. Okay, so let me say this about this. Because I'm doing it kind of in the fast way so that we're not on here all night long, I am wasting a good bit of paper. So you don't really want to do it this way. Do it like I did the first one. Because, you know, this is using up some paper, but it's okay. It's all right. Oh, let's see. We're going to go this way. And I've been running out of tape every time I craft. On Friday when I went crafting and we social distanced and all this stuff, I mean, it was so awesome, y'all. So awesome. It was a huge crafting area, and y'all, I needed it. I just needed it, and I'm so thankful I got to go. And that's where we had Christmas gift swap, and that's where I got that. And I took some real pretty 31 bags to share with whoever drew that gift number. Got that. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for just a second. Oh, I forgot. I'm trying to pick that off of there. Okay, so we're going to trim this little corner here. That itty-bitty corner that got left out. Okay, there we go. We have this one ready to do what? Oh, just wait. I think you'll enjoy this. Do the triangles have to be certain sizes? No, they do not. No, the triangles for the trees do not. I would tell you this, let's see. The smallest one is about 1.25 inches at the bottom. The next size is about 1 3/4, and then the big one is about 2.5. And then however tall you want them to be without them being too tall for your card, which I better check. Yeah, we're not. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this off. And, you know, if you're doing a bunch of these cards, you could just save these little strips. I will not be saving strips tonight. I know, it kind of freaks me out too. And it looks so messy, but it's just because I haven't done it before. I didn't want to do too much prep before the live tonight because I wanted y'all to see how to make it. And I figured that would be the best way. The other one I did quite a bit of prep. Well, actually, I've made that card several times, so. the second card that we're going to do tonight. Okay, so I'm just following my lines on my triangle. See? Okay. And here we go. Bada boom. And then under here, look at my poor scissors. My poor scissors are just covered in this. Okay, so I'm going to set those there. I'm going to get some of that off of there. Now, had I used my Tim Holtz scissors, the glue would not have stuck because, you know, Tim Holtz is from the Cool Kids Club, okay? Everything he does is a little bit cooler than anybody else. Tomorrow, being the 25th, that is my wedding anniversary. So who can guess how many years I've been married? I talk about it a lot. Who can guess? Or you can guess what year I got married in. I don't know that there will be a prize. Maybe if you get it right and I haven't told you before, then maybe I'll mail you some of the cards that we're making tonight. One or two of the cards. Okay, so I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to wait for y'all to guess. So we're going to finish this. We need to put these there, and I need to move them now because, hello, I didn't need to put them there. Okay. We're going to use the Big Shot. And this is not Stampin' Up, but it was the only real Christmassy embossing folder that I had. Okay. 44 is correct. Teresa got it first. Lisa got it. Angela, 45, close. But yes, 44 is correct. Okay, so I'm going to put this tree in this little folder. Oh boy. Look at there. Y'all see where I'm going with this? And like I said, my adopted upline, Jenny Harrell, shared this card, and I assumed that she designed it, but I don't know. But I'm giving her the credit. I'm going to double check and see if I slopped it around too much. There we go. It's all right. Now, Lisa Oliver, as far as size is concerned, when you go, when you use your embossing folder, you might want to be sure, because you see mine's it's almost too big. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, y'all, I'm having a duck over here. Just a duck. All right, here we go. Here's another one. Put it like this. Bring this guy back. Come on back out. Put him down. He's not perfectly straight, but that's okay. Here we go. See this one? I mean, this is just getting prettier and prettier as it goes. And you see those glue smudges? There's one right across there. We're not even going to notice it here in a minute. There we go. We're getting this last one done. And by the way, if you're on my team, you're going to be able to pre-order the small Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I think it's called Mini, M-I-N-I. I think that's what they're calling it. But you're going to be able to pre-order it on December the 1st, as well as anything in the catalog. Okay, now we're going to put our card together. Yay! And look at what a mess I had and what mess I don't have now. It's just elegance and beauty is all it is right here. That's all it is. Okay, so we're going to use a black card base. This is the actual card here. And I'll put something in here that we're going to write on. I know you can hear that dog. I know you can. He's just crying up a storm. Okay, and then we're going to build on this. Okay, so this is it's just a panel that's just a bit smaller than the card base. Probably a 1/4 inch. All right. Yeah, it's a 1/4 inch shorter, 1/4 inch wider. Less wide, whatever I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So, okay, this paper is in the holiday catalog, and it is from Halloween. And I would never have ordered it, but it came in a paper share that I participated in. Y'all have heard about that 100 times. And I'm so glad I got it. You know, I didn't order anything Halloweenish, but man, this just is perfect for what we're about to do. I'm using Stampin' Seal, and I told y'all I have a love-hate relationship with it. And I'm about to go in there and get Winston. He just keeps crying, y'all. If I go in there and I have a sit-down talk with him, he'll quit. But other than that, he won't. He's just going to keep going. And it kind of annoys me. Let's see. Embossing is gorgeous. Thank you, Angela. Okay, so I'm just putting this black strip on here, on the side. This is the way that Jenny made it. As a matter of fact, did I have her picture? So I'm going to put this wood grain looking paper. I've got my black backing, and we put the black strip and the gold, brushed metallic panel here. That's also in the current holiday catalog. This is a retired piece of wood grain paper, but y'all know that we've got that whole packet of textured paper that it looks like textures, and you can get wood grain out of that. So I'm just going to put this on there. And I mean, y'all, this card is absolutely elegant. And you wouldn't think so when you're starting to make it. Kind of like, well, I don't know about this one. But, y'all, okay, I think it needs to be popped up. I don't know if Jenny popped hers up or not, but we're going to do some popping up of some cards. The Stampin' Dimensionals, use all of them, y'all. When they start running out, go up the sides. These sides like this, right here. Use those, because it still works perfectly. And then we'll need a few right here. And here. Okay, and one more, and then we'll quit. Okay. I might get a mini one and put on the top, because we've got a little star that's going to go up there, unless I've lost it. Unless I've lost it. Oh, let go. Let go. Let's see. Okay, here's a baby one. A little mini one. So if you weren't here earlier, you missed my story, but we took Winston to the vet today because he cries when it's time to eat. And we just found out he's full of drama, and that'll be $50, please. That is what happened, y'all. Okay, so now, of course, I didn't know this because I hadn't made it before, but now I'm just going to see exactly how I want it to. Okay, I want it like this, and I'll tell you why. I've got a little bit of brown down here and enough up here, okay? So I'm not going too far up, not going too far down. There's no tree trunks on these. They're just like they are. Which you could put tree trunks if you want. You could. This next one is going to be raised up just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Okay, I hope y'all are liking this. Okay, so we're going to put this one about like this. Okay, now see, I really do need extra under there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to double it. And if I were doing this again, I would have doubled these underneath here before I put it on, because it's already being elevated because of this one. Does that make sense? Like, this one's already elevated, so that means that this one, get off of there, needs to be elevated even more. I don't know if we talked about my fingernail polish last week, but I'm not sure if I had it on. But anyway, this is from a company called Color Street, and it's real nail polish, okay? All right, so there we go. We've got a little problem right there. Hold on. Okay, so really and truly, you're going to need two, sorry, I got to look at this. You're going to need 2 dimensionals when you're doing thickness like this. All right? This one I could probably just put down like that. But actually, I wonder if she even used dimensionals because, I don't know, but I'm going to use just adhesive on this one. Okay, we're doing it just a wee bit different. And I'm staggering it just a little bit so it'll have some interest. Okay, so there we go with this. Isn't that gorgeous? And we're not even done. Let me know what y'all think of this card, because it looked so pretty when I was trying to decide what I wanted to do. It looked just beautiful. Now I'm deciding if I want to use these stars. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll use stars. We have so many different adhesives, and I love it because we got something for everything. Like this star I'm about to put on, it just needs a glue dot. That's all it needs. I would suggest, having done this just now, that you do not pop your trees up. I would suggest you just make them flat on your card and let other things be dimensional, because it got a little bit crazy. Okay, so it's fine, but I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. But here we go. We're going to put the stars on here, and I like it that there's 3, because there were 3 kings that saw the stars and came, right? I like that. So, we are most likely not having any kind of Thanksgiving except for me and Ninja Man. We've got our anniversary tomorrow, and then we have Thanksgiving, and then my birthday. And I really just don't think we're going to do anything because of COVID. And our son-in-law was supposed to get a COVID test today. So, because of things that are going around, you know, he's getting tested. And it's like, you know, can we still get the flu, or can we only have COVID now? So this is a retired trim, a retired Stampin' Up trim from last year. And I just love it. And you can get this kind of thing. It's almost like a little miniature garland. So maybe we want a bow. I'm seeing you used metallic paper strips for the trees. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I started out with a shape, a triangular shape from cardstock, Christina, and chicken in the Instapot. No, I don't have any chicken in the Instapot right now. Yeah, I think I do want this bow on there, y'all. It makes it look a little gifty. I like that. But anyway, he's just had a fever. He's not like COVID or anything, but he does work in an office, and he had to go home early yesterday, and he has to get a COVID test. Okay, so what is going on with this guy? There we go. There we go. Okay, so now all we have to do is put some glue on here. Now, the reason I'm using this glue on this layer is because it gives me a little bit of wiggle room, as Mama used to say. And she wasn't even a card maker. She just said wiggle room. So it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to make sure my card's opening this way, so don't do it upside down. As if I've ever done that before, right? Oh my goodness, y'all, this card is stunning. In real life, look at this. What do y'all think? Wasn't seeing how black glitter paper and wood print paper could... I know, right? I looked at it. I looked at this too. I was like, goodness, I don't know, because I didn't even notice this black glimmer paper. But it is such a beautiful combination. And because, you know, we did these strips and glued them down and then ran them through the embossing machine, it's just over the moon. I'm absolutely in love with this, and I'm probably going to make 50 more. Well, not 50, but you know. Okay, so that one's done. All right, now we are going to make another one, and it's different. We're using a different thing altogether. Okay, again, we're going to use this. This one will go a little faster. I've made it before, as you saw. It is this same technique here, but we're doing it with a Christmas theme to it. And here we go. Now, this piece here is going to lay on top of this one, just like we did with the black. It's just a little, about 1/8 of an inch shorter all the way around. 1/8 of an inch shorter all the way around. And when you start, you can't go like this because it's too short. You're going to want to come to this corner and pull. Oh dear, Scary Dental Tool took a leap. You want to pull this corner down until it reaches the edge. All right? So it's catawampus, but that's how it's supposed to be. So don't get excited, okay? Catawampus. Catawampus. Okay, so we're going to put that there, and we're going to pull this down like this, okay? Now, if you notice, between the strips, it almost looks like a stained glass or mosaic, something like that. We're going to have the same effect here. Now, I don't know if it's going to be pretty, y'all, because I hadn't made this one yet. So y'all are just seeing, my firsties, the first timers. I do know that we want to put 2 strips side by side like this and then go that way. As you see, this is one strip and this is one strip. And then we go short, 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 short. Okay? Okay. And I hope we have time for me to heat emboss. Oh, I kind of like that side better. Yeah. I hope we have time to heat emboss because I got some, I've got a neat little greeting to put on it. Now, how far apart? I don't know. I just put it where there's just a strip apart. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hold on. Please hold. He's coming off. It's a little dramatic, but it's coming. Whew. Look. Ah, good. Now, I had to pull it off because we ran short here. So I'm going to watch that a little closer this time. And I'm just putting a space, okay? Now I'm going to be consistent with whatever length visually, whatever width this space is. I'm going to be consistent with it. Okay, so this one's kind of long, so I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go ahead and put him right here. Okay, and y'all know we're going to trim. We're going to trim all around when we're done, right? Right. Let's see. That might be kind of cute. Go this way. Okay. And I'm putting it on the strips. I'm putting the glue on the strips, not on the card, because I don't know till I get there how far apart they're going to be, you know. Because I don't know exactly. I had to use a different embossing folder for that, for this card. That's all I had. But guess who's going to have to put a snowflake embossing folder on their list? Me. So, let's see. We could do that one. Let's see what else we've got. I didn't cut a whole lot of different ones, but it's okay. We can go through it. So, these are all 1-inch strips. I forgot to tell y'all that. These are indeed 1 inch. So, when you go to cut these, you're going to want 1-inch wide strips. So, from here to here is 1 inch. Here to here, 1 inch. Each of these are 1 inch wide. They're however long. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. okay, because we're not, I had to come back over to my little mat because the glue is going to go overboard. All right. Oops, I'm dropping it everywhere. Let's see. I might want to go there. Okay. Come on now. Okay. So we'll go right here. And you know, I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm putting the same, visually I think, I'm putting the same amount of distance between each strip. This one might have gotten a little cray-cray, but it's okay. All right, and then we're going to go here, there. Okay, and I'm going to try and avoid having a little corner this time. See if I can. See if I can do it. So yeah, if y'all want to go see how I did this with the paper pumpkin, it's really cool. Go to my YouTube channel, same name, Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed, and please subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. I need all the subscribers. And hit the little bell that tells you I'm going to be on. I'm well into 700 something subscribers now, and that's really good, but I need 1,000. So you and 300 of your best friends. Let's do this one. That's all I need. You and 300 of your besties. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to start trimming so I can finish this corner. Easy peasy, right? And again, I could use the trimmer, which I would, but I've got some of the little pieces have a little glue sticking out, and I do not want that glue in my trimmer. It's just a pain, you know. It's just a pain, but you see it sticking to that. So, and I've been using this paper like crazy, y'all. This is from the Heartwarming Hugs Suite, and I'll show it to you in the catalog in a minute. And do y'all have a favorite technique that you like? Mine is heat embossing, and then the dry embossing like we did on those trees. But heat embossing, y'all, I love it. We used to have to do it over a stove, and we set more than one card on fire because some people had gas stoves. And I mean, what can I say, right? So, yeah, we used to have to do it that way. And then we got heat guns, which are not expensive, especially if you have a coupon, you know, from the big box store. And we're not friends with big box store anymore because they took away our 40% discount. Who do they think they are? That's what I want to know. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit here. I kind of just looked at the picture and thought, you know, the layout and, well, what do I need? I could use this right here, right? Okay. Let's see. Heat embossing is fun. Yes, I love heat embossing. And it really does give you a big impression on your card. It really stands out. Okay, there we go. So that one went kind of fast. Now we've got just, it's 10 till 9. No, a little bit more. Maybe about 12 till 9. I'm going to try and wrap it up at 9. But if not, if y'all can stay with me, then I'll just be here till I finish. Which isn't going to be that long, I promise. Okay. I did want to heat emboss this. So let's see if we can do that real quick. This is the card base. And I've got a little stamp that I was going to stamp in here, but I probably won't do that tonight. But this is going to sit on here like that. Okay. Matter of fact, we could go ahead and do that. And I'll show you, I have 3 tiny bells. Here's 2 of them. They're just some little embellishments. Haha. And I wanted to show you how I'm going to string them onto this little string. Okay, so this little thing here is what you would use if you had braces or a bridge or something like that to get dental floss through. Okay, So instead of dental floss, we're using this little guy right here to thread our bells. And I had a bell taped on here because he kept running off. There's one lonely bell on my floor somewhere. I do not know where it is. It just went off kilter earlier, and I don't know where it went. Okay, so this is going to be our little ribbon that goes around, because I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute as a button. Huh, look at that. I'm going to tape it down right here. This is the cheater method, but typically, you know, I just put a little bit here to there, but I've got plenty of this, so I'm not worried about it. And this is just some silver cording that I had from somewhere. It's probably Stampin' Up, but I can't promise, but it was like in my drawer. Okay, so now I'm going to make a little bow, and I also have some red ribbon that I was going to use on here too. It's actually part of the suite, but I don't know. I'm debating. We'll see. We'll see when we get there what we like. Okay, so we could just put a little bow right there. Let me hold it a little closer so y'all can see. That bow's not secured down yet. See? Isn't that cute? Okay, so we're going to do this real quick. Going to do some heat embossing. I've got my sentiment that says Christmas blessings to you. It comes from Wrapped in Christmas, and it's right here. And this is the suite on page 9 in the catalog, and they've done a lot of things with it. But yeah, when I made these cups and this little carrier, I did that for a couple who had just had a baby, and it was just adorable. All right, so this is the embossing buddy, and we do not carry it anymore. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. You can barely see it. So what I did, I wiped this down with my embossing buddy. It's cornstarch or something in there. I have no idea. I have never tasted it. And I just wiped it down, and that got the static electricity off. So now I'm going to use white embossing powder. And just going to go on here like this. Boom, boom, boom. And cha-cha-cha. Y'all, you see, boom, 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 and cha-cha-cha. Now, here we go. The reason this is not sticking to everything is because I used that embossing buddy. See how pretty it looks? Oh, but wait, there's more. I'm taking my little cupcake thingy. I'm going to dump my powder back in, which is the only reason I have any powder at all. And I do close this right away because it would be a hot mess if it took a plunge. Okay, and this is my heat embossing tool. These are not that expensive. You're going to need one if you don't have one. I'm going to let you watch it turn. I wish I could speed this up, but I can't. Y'all see it turning? Okay, and there you go. Oops, sorry. There you go. Okay, so, yeah, some people heat it from underneath. Doesn't matter. Just get it on there. Okay, so it's a little wonky, and that's because I did not use my stamp positioning tool, the Stamparatus. So I'm going to have to trim it just a wee bit so it's not quite so wonky. Okay. Might even go a little thinner. I don't know till I see it on here. Man, that's pretty. This, okay, I like it like this. Okay, so we're gonna do that. This designer series paper that I showed y'all in the catalog It's called Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. We call it DSP. And under here, it will tell you what colors to use with it. So it was so easy. I just grabbed a piece of real red. I didn't have to match it or look for how it matched or anything. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it like that. I was going to fishtail the bottom, but nah. Just do it like this. And you know what? Rather than try to get that perfect, I'm going to get this perfect first. All right. And I say perfect. Now, y'all know ain't nothing perfect about Kathy Bow or my studio. Ain't nothing going to be perfect in here. I don't want it to be. Because only our Lord is perfect. And here we go. All right. See? That's how it's going to look. And I think we're going to put that bow on there. And yes, I'm putting another piece of tape. And I'm probably going to pop this up because I really don't have any dimension going here. And I'm also going to put a glue dot up under these bells so that they'll quit moving around. They kind of look like Mickey Mouse, don't they? Look at this. Mickey Mouse. You know what? I'll zoom in. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to put a glue dot here with my scary dental tool. Yeah, the cupcake, the little cupcake thing to catch the extra powder, I use that or a coffee filter. And that helps. So basically, all I'm doing here is just gathering these guys together and saying, be still. Stop moving. Okay? And I do want them to kind of stick up a bit. Okay, that's fine. And, oh, y'all, I'm loving this little card. So I'm probably going to ask y'all to decide which card you like the most. I might do that. Okay, right there. And we're going to put, I'm just using little glue dots for these, for the ribbons. The little, the little ribbon. Oh, dear, I forgot I was zoomed in. There we go, the little ribbon. And I could have used this, but really, I think it would have gotten lost on it, y'all. I think the silver's a better choice. And this is the real red as a color. 3/16 inch braided linen trim. That's what this is. This is the one time I bought a whole suite because I really loved that coffee cup thing. I thought I could use that for coffee or tea gifts or anything like that. Let's see. Might want to trim that just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to go on here. This is kind of it kind of reminds me of maybe a patchwork quilt or something. You know, it's not like elegant. It's just warm and nice. Kind of like Grandma made you a card, a quilty card. Speaking of Grandma, I've been shopping. There we go. I've been Christmas shopping, Ninja Man and me, for my recliners. Actually, we were shopping from the new desk in the studio. We sat there and went through Amazon, and most of it was delivered today. But I don't even know if we're going to get to see our grandkids for Christmas. I mean, you know, we just got to stay safe, y'all. We bought a lot of the Christmas. We're still waiting for some things to come in. And if we cannot see them at Christmas, then we're probably going to go down there in January. Down there being Statesboro, Georgia, where my son and his family live. And yeah, I'm picking these up with my scary dental tool. But you don't have to do it that way. You can just peel it up. But yeah, so if we don't see them, I know we're not going to see them for Thanksgiving. And we're probably not going to see my daughter and her family because her husband is not feeling well right now. And he's getting a test. Y'all please pray for him. So, you know, this year has taught us that, you know, it's okay. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. So I'm just going to eyeball this again. And once you've been making cards for a while, y'all, don't be impressed by this, because once you've been making cards, you'll be able to just look at it and go, that's, that's in the center. Okay, so there we go. Amazon is awesome. Yes, it is. The only problem is they keep taking our money. It's my only grief and only complaint with them. I can't believe I got to heat emboss tonight. That is awesome, y'all. Okay, so 9:03, I made it. That's just something I put on myself that I want to be through in an hour, because, y'all are kind enough to come and visit, and I don't want y'all to be in for a long time. I do follow some people that they stay on an hour, hour and a half, whatever, but I love that sort of stuff, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, I'm going to put our little cards here that we made tonight. And do y'all have any questions or comments? Let me know what you think. Cricket was listening in the car, so I know that she can't comment until she actually gets to see the projects. But here we go. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. And if not, I'm gonna scoot. Let's see. I'm just gonna wait just a minute. Oh, and don't forget to go to my YouTube channel, Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed. And I'll probably edit this and share it on YouTube as well. I just realized that, I was just a little head sticking up there in that window. Sorry. But anyway, okay then. No questions. So if I see a question later, I'll respond to it. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you for hanging out with us. Y'all go make some cards. All right? All right. Thanks so much for coming. Love y'all. Bye. Thanks so much for stopping in. Please join me on Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed on Facebook, 8 o'clock p.m., Tuesday nights, Eastern Standard. And please subscribe and share this video. Thank you. God bless.